Fish, but I can't tell.
Pardon?
I think it's fish, but I can't tell.
That's Fisher.
Yeah.
So funny when Ryan did it, and I get why. Ryan, I'm like, you gave a score sheet, he's like, no, and he just knows everyone. It's just like in your icing, you probably don't, for your team, the box, you probably don't need it at all. You can just watch
I have it just to have it.
Skating stance, like everything, yeah. This actually could be a good game.
Well, it depends on how great guys want to play. If they want to play roller or not.
With Nate, you do get someone back there playing roller, so it helps. Maybe.
And they have the offensive power in Kent now to just score pretty much at will.
For the most part. Martin's is here again, too. That's good.
Yeah. That sucks that some school said no to a player. It's so late. And good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another week here of the North Shore Inland Adult Hockey League. Our first game of the evening will feature the Purple Cobras taking on the Great Guys. And in a return, Kent Johnson is back for the Great Guys. And he's going to start it out. But the Cobras win the opening faceoff and they take the puck back into their own side, behind their own net to regroup and restart it out. And away they come through center with speed. Walking it down the right side, getting around Johnson. Controlling the puck along the right wing. Now Kent Johnson steals. Passes up ahead. It's going to come right to Dieter, and Dieter's going to play the puck off the glass. But it stays in. Now back to Kent. Kent Johnson in, shoots. Saved by Dieter. Puck is loose into the corner. Puck comes over to the right side. It's shoveled down and now placed around behind the net. But it's stolen. Now trying to send it back in front, and it's going to come all the way back. Crema controls and sends it back to Johnson. Johnson a crossover to Bill. And it's turned over, and away come the Cobras through center with speed. Passing to the near side. Walking in on Fisher. Pass across. It's going to be broken up. And quickly back the other way come the great guys. Fed up ahead. Now one to the near side. Walking, shooting there. Saved there by Dieter. Great guys. Play the puck back across. Barlovois in. Shoots, and it's knocked away. Now it's a scramble in the near side, and the puck's going to ricochet around behind the Cobras goal. Now with speed. Coming through center over to the right side. Walking in on a high shot on Fisher. Puck's going to ricochet. And it stays into the near side, and the great guys work it up ahead. In there with a shot on Dieter. Saved, loose puck, and it comes to him, and he's going to freeze for the whistle. What I thought. Numbers don't match anyone on great guys. And come with a shot, there scores! Malcolm Gould beats Fisher, and it's 1-0 for the Cobras. Well, she'll need it more than right now. She'll need it first. Shots in the early stages here are 5-1 for the Cobras. And it's turned over. Over to Malcolm Gould. Gould goes around, controls behind the net, tries to center, and it's going to be gloved down. Now it's taken by Donaldson. Donaldson on the near wing, trying to get free and can't. It's going to be taken away there by Abbott. Quinn Abbott back to center, plays the puck over. Now back to Donaldson. Donaldson gets a high shot that's going to ricochet off the glass, and it comes back over to Crema. Over to Donaldson. Back to Nate Crema, who's going to peel around in his own zone. 3:30 has gone by in the first, and it's 1-0 for the Purple Cobras. Now Crema gets away. Feeds the puck up over to Kent Johnson. Johnson. And around, trying to drop it over to Crema and can't. In come the Cobras again with a shot there. Fisher squeezes the pad shut for the save and the whistle. Exactly 14 minutes remaining. And just so our listeners are aware, there will be a stoppage. And we'll have a TV timeout halfway through each period. So the goalies can have a break. Now pass over to Kent Johnson. Johnson down the right wing. Settles the puck down, feeds it across. The shot in on Dieter, who's going to squeeze for the whistle. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, and I can tell by his pants. Yeah, the Cobras wanted a break at half for the goalies. Crema passes it across over to Johnson, trying to go back to Krim. And then the passes across. Now, away come the Cobras. It's a 3-on-1 back the other way. Across to the near side. Now fed across, back on Fisher. Fisher with a great save. Now over to Barlovwise. Barlovwise settles the puck down. Feeds it over to Johnson. Johnson in, shoots. Dieter with a big shoulder save. Back come the Cobras the other way. Crossing center along the right wing. Feeding it into the slot. In, shooting! And it's saved by Fisher. He looks behind him. Making the big save there. Fisher keeps his team alive. Over to Crema. Takes it behind his net and feeds it up over to Bill. Bill along the right wing. Trying to get a shot away, doesn't it? Saved by Dieter. And the Cobras control, and away they come. Through. Still controlling along the right wing are the Cobras. Getting free. Knocked away. Back the other way. Come the great guys. A crossover to Bill. The pass can't get through. Bowman. Up ahead. Gets his pocket picked. And now Ruthven with Barlovwise. Across the Barlovwise, shooting high! And the puck is going to be up and out of play. Over to Abbott. Quinn Abbott, backhand shot there. Saved by Dyer. Loose puck. Now Stevie Castagna trying to pass it up over to Harkins. Harkins sends the puck back over to Dominic Payne. Payne around. Trying to feed it across. It's going to be blocked. Now it's over to Harkins. Trying to go around, but loses control of the puck for a brief moment and settles it back down and feeds it across. Cobras work inside the slot, bound to the backhand high on Fisher. Fisher fights it off and is going to play it over to the far side, but the whistle's going to go with 10:53 remaining in the first. Shots are 11-7 for the Great Guys as they trail by 1. And Cobras pick up the puck back behind their own net. And they look to regroup and restart it out. It's passed over to the captain, Andrew Castagna. Now the Cobras take it all the way back. Now flying in down the near side. Trying to center the pass. It's going to be broken up. Now it's poked ahead over to Abbott. Abbott with a long stretch pass ahead over to the left side. Trying to find Ruthven. Now it's Gavin Gould. Gets away. Gould to the backhand. Wide. Now Abbott steals. And away comes Quinn Abbott down the right wing. Centers it back across. And then with a shot there, and Diner fights it off. Now Gavin Gould again. Back down the left side. Centers the puck. Back over to Jared Ing. Ing across. And then once again back across. A little tic-tac-toe action going on there. Now it's over to Barlavois. Barlavois tries to feed the puck up ahead, and it's going to be broken up. Back come the Cobras. Down the right wing. Feed it across. The shot is tipped high. As we approach halfway through the first, on our next whistle will be a stoppage for the goalies. Back to Gavin Gould. Pressured there by Barlavois. So he's going to peel it back to his own zone before turning the puck over. Now it's Shane Purves. And over to Barlavois. Back across. Johnson, spin around. And then loses control. And now, quickly, the Cobras back the other way. In comes Malcolm Gould. Pass it across and wants the return feed. Doesn't get it. Now Kent Johnson. In with Barlavois. On the right wing. Walks in. Shoots. And it's going to be blocked and head over to the boards. Puck stays in play for the Great Guys. Kent Johnson. Controls. Walks it around. Tries to go to the backhand. Gets poke checked by Dieter and loses control. Now, the Cobras back going in, across center, over to the right wing with a high shot. It's going to wrap all the way around and back inside the Cobras zone. 7:45 remaining. Pass over to Stevie Castagna. Castagna gets away, cuts over to the right side with a shot. That's going to be wide of the goal. Just past the outstretched blocker. Aiden Fisher. Now, but it's back over to Stevie Castagna, who feeds it across. Now it's Chu. Jason Chu spins away and tries to get it in front. It's going to be over to Crema. And Crema's going to throw one way down. It's going to bounce off the back of the glass. And the Great Guys gather. Barlavois trying to come in with it. And it's going to be into Dieter for the whistle. And with 7:07 remaining in the first, we'll step away for a TV timeout and be back after the break. And we are back from the TV timeout. In comes Crema, who's going to let a shot go up high and into the netting and out of play. Now it's pass over to Donaldson. Over to Bill, who drops it back over to Crema. Crema in, shooting, Dieter with the save and squeezes the pads shut for another whistle. Now to Crema, who plays it to himself off the near wall. But overskates the puck and the Cobras steal. But a great job by Crema to get it back. Crema, one hand on the stick, goes around behind the net. He's in front there. What a pass by Crema! And it's Donaldson who tips it home when this game is tied at 1. With 6 minutes to play in the first period, with the shots being 15-10 for the Great Guys in a 1-1 game. Coming the backhand, shot there, and it's up into the netting and out of play, and we'll have another face-off inside the zone of the Great Guys. Now it's over to Donaldson. Donaldson shooting, and the puck's going to be blocked and deflect right into Ruthven, who shoots, and it's saved by Dieter. Now the Cobras poke the puck free. It's a one-on-one with Donaldson. Back the other way with speed and around Fisher. And Fisher just gets his toe on it and stops it and is able to cover for the whistle. Cobras control along the right wing. They wrap the puck around behind the net and trying to center it, and it's blocked. Now it's passed over to Donaldson. And the puck gets overskated by the Great Guys, and away they come. And it's turned over. Now it's Donaldson. Comes in along the right wing. Donaldson in with a high shot that's going to go up into the net and out of play. Face-off comes to center, and the Cobras control. It's over to Andrew Castagna. And the puck gets turned over inside the zone. Great Guys have it. They try to center it across over to Pervs, and it's blocked. Now Harkins in on Abbott. Abbott wins that battle and gets the puck loose over to Pervs. Feeds it across over to Quinn Abbott. Abbott in, shoots, and the puck is deflected into the netting and out of play with 3:45 to go. Off the face-up, the Cobras control, and they look to play it across, and it's stolen by Ken Johnson. Johnson spinned around with a backhand shot that's going to go wide of the goal. A nice little try. Now it's back over to Bill with 3:20 to go. Crema in his own zone, getting pushed around a bit by Malcolm Gould. Now Kent Johnson controls in his own zone. Little bit of nice stick work there. Johnson across. The pass over to Barlavois. And the shot is there, but now it's stolen again by Kent Johnson. Trying to go over to Crema. Nate Crema controls. Back over to Johnson. Pass skips off Johnson's stick. And now away come the Cobras. Down the near side. Trying to go around. The puck's going to go off the end board. Then stolen. Now quickly up ahead over to Crema. Crema working one-on-one. Waits for help. Finds help. And the shot's going to go wide. Back to Bill in his own zone. Up to Johnson. And it's going to be stolen now by Malcolm Gould. Gould up ahead. Around Fisher, who's down on his stomach and makes the save. Now Crema controls with 2 minutes to play in the first period. Now to Bill. Walks in with a high shot there, and the puck's going to hit off the end glass and stay in play. Quickly back ahead come the Cobras. In front there with a pass there, a little give and go action, but they can't get a shot away before turning the puck over. Now, quickly back ahead, it's Barlavois. Barlavois. It's going to peel all the way back, but continues to control. Barlavois into the slot. Passes the puck over to the right corner. Now controlling back behind the net as we approach the last minute of play in the first period. Great guys being a little bit too fancy in the attacking zone right now, it seems. More worried about making a nice pass than getting some shots on goal, which they've done quite well so far. And then a bad bounce there and an unlucky break for Fisher as the puck comes off the end wall, jumps over his stick, and it's easily pounced on by the Cobras, who take advantage and now lead 2-1 with 55 seconds remaining in the first. Pervs comes in down, trying to feed it in front. And it's going to be taken away. Now, the Cobras quickly back down the right wing, looking to center the pass, and it's going to whistle all the way around to the near side. And Pervs up ahead over to Abbott with Ruthven. Ruthven back to Abbott. Abbott shoots it, and it's saved by Diner. Pervs plays the puck down over to Crema. 15 seconds to go, back to Pervs. Pervs across over to Abbott. Abbott from the sharp angle. Gets it over to Ruthven. Now to Donaldson. Over to Abbott. And it's going to be all the way down, and that'll do it for the first after 18 minutes It's the Cobras 2 and the Great Guys 1. We'll be back.
I know. That's why that's insane. I wouldn't. That's exactly why I didn't want to play. I'd be sitting here like, even if I did leave early and shower, whatever. Yeah, it's hot up here. It's right high, right? I've already changed the Hamilton brothers, and I was gonna leave them in the closet. So if I get here, like at 8, Daryl can grab the key. Is Daryl gonna be here? Okay, I'll give you the safe code. Yeah, I should be here, but I was just thinking I could change cameras before 6. Yeah, I should have time. I'll be at 7. I'll try 7:45. Like it's real early. Why? Or I can just grab it. Yeah, I can grab him after he waits me out this weekend. Yeah. Give me an extra 10 minutes. I might get here like right at 8. But I will leave the Hamiltons and I was gonna change Morrissey's wheels tonight. The Hamiltons did because I was honest with you, I told you this. I didn't when I was selling those for you, they're sold out. But I also I don't know how much those are. So I just sold them like clearly weren't good enough. So I feel bad I don't know they have one. It's not an issue. But it's also like I had to tell her I think they didn't really it's like hasn't been the first season even. We told his dad, I didn't say I'll bring them or anything, but we told him that they were.
And we are back for the second between the Cobras and the Great Guys. It's 2-1 currently for the Purple Cobras. And they try to feed it across the pane. And he's going to have to collect it off the half wall all the way back in his own zone. Quickly feeds it up ahead. Back to Payne at center. Feeds it across to the far side. And now it's stolen by Donaldson. Donaldson down the right wing. Getting grabbed and held and hold. And there's finally going to be a call while he's taken down. We had holding, hooking, tripping on that call. Make it any call you want there. We had all 3 infractions. And it's Brett Andrews to the box. 54 seconds into the second. Let's see if the Great Guys can go to work on the power play and tie this game up. And now Johnson controls along the right wing. Well, working it across to the near side. Johnson in, shoots, scores! Just like that. And we are tied at 2 now. Over to Kent. Kent Johnson across to Abbott, who puts it way wide. Now back over to Quinn Abbott. Now down to Johnson. Trying to feed it. Abbott collects. Now to Crema. With a high shot that's going to go off the end glass and stay in play. Outstretch the reach of Abbott, but Crema slides across to intercept as he has Harkins over him. And then Johnson gets tripped up. No call there. Crema. Now to Barlowwise. Back to Abbott. Over to Barlowwise. Johnson in, shoots wide. Now in comes Crema. Down the near side. Stops just inside the circle and plays it all the way back over to Bill. Now Bill spills in his own zone. Gets it up over to Purves. Back to Lucas Bill. Back to Purves. Now off the sidewall to Bill. Feeds it over to Johnson. Johnson trying to be a one-man show there and Dipsy doodle his way through. Gets checked. But the puck's going to sit along the far side. Now back over to Barlowwise. Over to Johnson. Johnson drags it into the middle on the backhand. Johnson looks to send the puck back. And a little bit way too far as Fisher comes way out of his goal. Drops it back over to Shane Purves. And then Fisher hustles back to his goal. Now across to the far side on the right wing. Onto the backhand. Dieter makes the pad save. But the puck comes back over to Johnson. Feeds it in front there. And a great save by Dieter. Not sure if Bill got all of it though. And it's back to Barlowwise. Over to Johnson. And Johnson loses the control of the puck. And it's a 2-on-0. Harkins in, shoots, and a glove save by Fisher. Flashes the leather. Now Purves down the right wing. Feeds it in front. Looks for the tip by Ruthven. And now the Cobras finally control. It's Dominic Payne. Up over to Harkins. Harkins walks in with a shot there. Scores! In comes Abbott. Feeds it across. And then Ruthven on the rebound on his initial shot gets stopped, but he's able to put it away right away. And the great guys tie it just like that. .12:45 remaining in this game. And the Cobras are going to control off the faceoff. It's Chu. Feeds it across. Cobras work down the far side. Looking to center it. Puck's going to ricochet. Now it's Ruthven. Across to Donaldson. Trying to go to Crema. And he's going to lose the battle. And then gets tripped up And a penalty against the Great Guys is coming at with 12:12 to go. As Abbott will go off. Now Payne loses control with a bad pass, and it's stolen, and away comes Johnson, and shoots and scores! Short-handed! And the Great Guys lead for the first time tonight, thanks to Ken Johnson. Now in comes Stevie Castagna with a low shot. And it's a quick save by Fisher, who freezes for the whistle. Kent Johnson. Short-handed. Again. And he comes down the slot. Feeds it across. And it's knocked away by Dider. In comes Brett Andrews. Down the right wing. Looking to feed it in front. His centering pass gets blocked. And he has it again. And then a little collision happening behind the goal. Pass in front is going to get tipped wide. And the Great Guys have control. 35 seconds to go in the Cobras power play. And Andrew Castagna picks up the puck. And he sends it back. Now quickly back ahead over to Andrews. Brett Andrews. Across. Back to Stevie Castagna. Over to Andrews. With a shot there that's going to go up and out of play. Off the drop. Puck comes across to the right side, and it's going to be put wide. And Abbott's out of the box. We're back to even strength. Now to Stevie Castagna. Looks to center it, and it's going to be tipped in past Fisher. And we are tied once again, 4-4 with 10:05 to go. Donaldson collects the loose puck. Across to Purves. Back to Donaldson. Donaldson has to try to control a bouncing puck. Now Purves back over to Bill. Bill down to Ruthven. .9:20 remains in this game. On our next whistle will be a stoppage. Now to Stevie Castagna, who spins around, feeds it across to the side with a shot. Fisher challenges, makes the save, loose puck behind the net. And a stretch pass. The great guys were trying to stretch, and it's going to be blocked. Now Castagna, Stevie, back down the right wing, in, shoots one that's high, and the puck's going to ricochet around and come right out in front. Now, Ruthven, in, shoots, saved by Dieter! On a big save by Bo Dieter with 8:30 to go in a 4-4 game. And the Cobras overskate the puck. And now Lucas Bill trying to come in, but he plays the puck too far ahead of himself. And it's a long stretch pass down for the Cobras and around. They go in front of the net. And a pass blocked by Pervs. Now it's over to Johnson. Kent Johnson. In, across to Donaldson, scores! And we'll step away for our TV timeout and be back with the great guys leading 5-4.
After this game, I have to end it quick because I have to go do some stuff. So. Yeah, I just want to be able to end it so I can reset it, start it, and then go get do some stuff. I have to go do something like to my car. And then during the second game, I'm going to be working on skates, I think. Alright. Ken's back. Yes. Yeah, he's back. It's a surprise.
What was it?
I don't think he's registered. No. He will register.
Okay, we gotta.
Yeah.
That's for Dylan to figure out.
I think that's fine. The other teams ever raised the stake?
Well, this game made sense for him to come back because this is his friend group on this team.
On the.
Cobras.
Oh,
Yeah, you know Stevie and all those.
Yeah. And we are back from immediate timeout with 8 minutes to go. And a 5-4 great guys lead with the return of Kent Johnson. Now the great guys poke the puck ahead, and they come walking, shoot on Dieter, loose puck to Johnson, around, backhand, scores! A very unlucky break as the puck comes squirting out to the exact person you don't want all alone in front of your goal. And I believe that is Johnson's third goal of the game. It's 6-4 now with 7:30 to go. And a great job by Quinn Abbott to get the puck back after it was turned over. Now, in comes Johnson again. Across over to Crema with a shot. It's going to go wide and around. Trying to settle it down, it's Malcolm Gould. Plays the puck back, and it's going to be Kent alone in on the forecheck. Pass over to Malcolm Gould. Takes the puck off the wall. It's it ahead. Now in front with a shot, an easy stick save by Fisher. Knocks the puck to the corner, and it's going to be played all the way back for the Cobras with 6:30 to play. It's Jareding who turns the puck over to Johnson. Feeds it over to Barlowwise. Barlowwise over to the right wing. Can't get a shot away. Now it's over to Crema. Crema down the left wing with a low shot that's going to go wide of the goal. Abbott Sends it back over to Johnson. Johnson with some great stick handling. Gets around two. Now feeds it across to Barlowwise, who whiffs on the one-timer as Johnson set him up wonderfully on the left wing. Now with speed. In comes Malcolm Gould. And the puck gets turned over. And it's Barlowwise back in his own zone. Now to Abbott. Tries to give the puck back to Donaldson. Now over to Crema. Crema down the right wing. Walks in front there and he's going to get poke checked by Dieter. Andrews feeds it across. Now back to Stevie Castagna. With space along the near side. Goes into the half wall. And gets the puck to Andrews. Andrews on the back end. Feeds it in front there and scores! And it's back to a one-goal game with under 5 minutes to play. And the Cobras control the faceoff. It's over to Chu. Jason Chu controls. And away he comes. He feeds it across to Stevie Castagna. Castagna in with a low shot that Fisher makes a stick save on, knocking the puck to the corner. Now Donaldson with Ruthven. Ruthven with a shot. It's blocked. And the rebound scores. Donaldson on the back end. And he restores the Great Guys' 2-goal lead with 4:28 to go. A ricochet puck comes over to Jason Chu, who feeds it down over to the right corner. A loose puck into the Great Guys zone. They play it across over to Perms. Great Guys are looking just to kill some time here. It's 3:30 to go. And they lead by 2. Loose puck at the side. Great Guys a little bit sloppy in their own zone right now as they turned it over. It's over to Harkins. Harkins. Around. Falls down. And he's going to draw a penalty though. And a timeout has been taken by the Cobras. So with 3:14 to go, we'll be back. And we are back from the Cobras timeout. Let's see if they were able to draw something up. On the power play they have as they trail by 2. Dieter still in the goal. Back over to Andrew Castagna. Over to Harkins. To Castagna. Andrew. Back to Harkins. Trying to feed it across to the far side. And can't. But Andrew steals the puck back. And then throws it across over to Harkins. 2:35 to go. 1:20 to go in the power play. Loose puck in front there. And Fisher's able to find it in the swarm and cover for the whistle. 2:28 remaining in the game. 1:14 to go in the power play. It is a 2-goal lead by the Great Guys. Face-off control by the Cobras. It's over to Andrew Castagna. Feeds it across. It's over to Harkins. With a low shot. Kicked out by Fisher. Loose puck. And Fisher makes the save on Andrew Castagna on the rebound. Across. Shot there by Harkins is going to wrap all the way around, and Andrew has to go back to pick it up. 1:50 to go. 45 seconds to go in the power play. And away goes Dieter to the bench. Harkins. Across. The shot. Fisher with a big save. Great Guys can't clear. Across. Harkins waits. Across, Stevie Castagna lets one go, and it's going to be saved. And Johnson trying to pull away. Stevie Castagna is able to use his speed and track down Johnson. Across, Harkins in front. Can't pass it. Johnson gets it up ahead. Over to Crema. Johnson controls. Still controlling Johnson. Backhand. It's going to go wide of the goal. 1:10 to go. Crema lets it go, and what a save by Stevie Castagna, knocking the puck out of the air. Over to Purves, controls, goes for the empty net and misses. Comes to Johnson, feeds it in front to Purves again, across to Crema, who can't put it into the empty net. Great Guys being too fancy with the empty net. Now Harkins, in, shoots, Fisher makes the save. 35 seconds to go. Great Guys clinging to a 2-goal lead. They should have ended it way while ago, but they can't score into the empty net. Harkins, 20 seconds to play. Has it on the right wing. Looks to center it. Fisher's down. Sharp shot there. Fisher knocks it away. Puck comes over to the side, and it's fired the length of the floor. And that will do it for this game. Purves with an empty net. Misses. And this game is over. Great Guys with the returning Kent Johnson defeat the Purple Cobras 7-5.